Hello everyone! Oh, I got my one little earbud so I can hear the music, but that looks a little bit funny. Oh well. Is that a good volume? Turn it down a little bit. I'm gonna just take this out. Hi! Welcome to just your casual, average, just talking stream. Just chatting, I believe is a technical term. So we've got Josh is here. Hello people. Luis David, Salamander, Diego, Valerie, Nikita, Green Lizard. How's it going everyone? Glad you're here. I have my Switchfoot coffee mug that they released to celebrate their third studio album. Learning to Breathe, that came out in 2001, I believe. I'm testing my hyperfixation knowledge. On the back we have a lyric from their song Learning to Breathe. It says, "Hello, good morning, how you do?" Which is funny because it sounds like they're just asking how I'm doing when I drink my morning coffee. Also, yeah, I got a lot of my stuff put up, including a new poster. Oh, there we go. Sent to me by our dear Atticus. He mailed that to me, and I love it. I love it. There's a lot of familiar faces here as posters that I had up in Texas, and some new ones, like this piece of like war propaganda that I bought in a giant poster book of like some American artists that drew a ton of posters that were really ominous, like you should join the army because that's a good idea, you know, those sort of things. A rough interpretation of wartime things, but yeah. And then Matt Smith, as you can see, that was from a t-shirt that my sister bought me, but it didn't fit, and so I just cut out the main picture on it and hung it up. I have another thing similar to that up above from Neck Deep, the band that you can't see it, but yeah. Sadcat300, thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. My name's Isabel. I play music and stuff, but right now we're just having some coffee, talking about the posters that I just put up. Ah yes, my dear Frankenstein. Julesinator, thank you for subbing with Prime. A 4-month streak? That's wonderful. I appreciate it very much. Man, I love seeing those little Michael Scott gifts that I put up there a couple months ago. They make my day. Hello, Speedy Creeper. How's it going? How is the world where you guys are? How you doing? How's your neighbors? Has your country won any cool medals in the Olympics yet? I haven't kept up a ton, but a little bit. Marvin! This is new. I put up a ton of posters yesterday with the help of Gail, my sister. So it's mine now. It's my own little world. Hi, Anna. You didn't realize the Olympics started till yesterday? Nice. I've been keeping up a little bit. Most of the things that I've learned have been like cool wins, but not for the US. Like, I saw the Philippines won a gold medal for the first time in like 94 years or something. It was in women's weightlifting, which was really cool. And then a 13-year-old from Japan, I think, won the first ever gold medal in women's skating, like skateboarding. So that's pretty wild, because she was 9, no, probably 8 last time the Olympics happened. Now she has a gold medal. So, interesting. That counts, Hannah. You're valid. This is the difference between coffee and water is that this is water that's hot, that you ran through some crushed up magic beans that make you more awake. So, similar foundation, for sure. I love house sitting. You get to see our hamster 24/7. Do you usually not? I guess if you don't live at home, probably not, huh? Dirty bean water. Mexico's gonna win gold in soccer? Fantastic. Congratulations to Mexico. Andy Anderson skating. I don't know who that is, but sounds great. Thank you, Marvin. I'm a fan. Here's this anti-bean water. I gotcha. Okay. He's got a mansion of a hamster cage. I'm so happy for him. I love watching the women's gymnastics. It just makes me so excited. How do they flip around so much? You know? Me too. Yeah, I saw she backed out for the team thing or whatever, huh? Desktop audio is cranking. Does the music sound okay? It's looking a little funny. Why, thank you, Lekl. L-E-K-L-L. I appreciate it. If only we could all flip-flop around like that. Oh, is diving over? I forgot that diving was a thing, but it is very fun to watch. A fancy coffee shop? Honestly, it's the vibes I'm going for. Cool. Looks like it's working right. I watched this movie called Stick It when I was in high school. It was shown to me by one of my favorite people on the planet, like my role model, inspiration type, mentor type person in my life was like, this is a good movie, you should watch Stick It. And I agree, this is a great movie. It was all about women's gymnastics and how ridiculous it is. Like how insanely rigid the judging is and stuff like that, and the odd little rules and things. And it was fascinating. It's like this whole other world that exists that is someone's entire existence, and yet completely unknown to me. So I like to watch gymnastics for that reason. I love blasting music on the highway. One of the simple joys in life. I don't drive around that much since I moved to Florida. Like, when I lived in Texas, I was in a small town that was connected to, like, a little bit bigger town, but was still pretty small. And so it took a minimum, like, 30 minutes to get really anywhere. And so I just listened to music and drove all the time. And I don't do a lot of that anymore. It's kind of sad. I didn't think I'd miss it, but I do. Yeah, I decorated... Oops. Ton of stuff. Really just that corner of the room, but it looks nice, so. My first fight? I've never been in a physical altercation, though I kind of have always wished that I had been, just to see what would happen. I'd probably lose, but not in my heart. It would be a very much like first 5 minutes of Captain America, the First Avengers. That's how I think that would go. Is I would try really hard. Yeah, Hannah. You just watch it and they're trying their best. And they just go so high up in the air and spin so many times and land on their feet, and you're like, and then the judges are like, ugh, that would have been perfect if they hadn't moved their upper lip and thus thrown off the entire spin. You know? Anyways, Kenu! Thank you for subbing with Prime. I appreciate it so much. You've got, for 3 months, do you have the the sunglasses? Or maybe it has to be 3 months in a row. I don't know. But thank you. I appreciate it. I am fast. It's like in Divergent when I don't know if anybody remembers Divergent. When Four walks up to Triss and he goes, "You're not strong." And she's like, "God, thanks for pointing that out to me." You know, like this John Mulaney quote, "We know, but hey." And then he goes, "No, but you are fast." And she said, so I think that would be me in a fight. GVO Bean, thank you for subbing with Prime. Welcome to the subbing group. Subclub. Subclub? I don't know. Louise Meza 2, thank you for subbing. Oh, and starting a hype train? Shoot. Look at you go. Thank you so much. Marvin said, "Don't move. Everyone freeze." Math Geek, thank you for contributing to the hype train. Welcome to the Bell Bottoms. I don't know that that's the move. I don't think that's the name. GVO Bean, thank you for contributing to the hype. You started it. All thanks to you, I think. You definitely contributed. Have I done any Mother covers? I did like a 15-second one on TikTok where I did the Hayloft guitar riff. So it's kicked off my TikTok career. It's non-existent. But that does exist somewhere. I think it's on YouTube also. On the like Isabel Hyde archive channel. All the TikToks aren't there. Which ring, this one, possibly you are referring to? I'll tell you where I got all my rings. I got this one. My mom gave it to me. I think she saw it on an Instagram ad and bought it for me because she knew I would like it. And she was right. Hannah! Thank you for gifting a sub to Salamander. Thus completing the hype train. Or continuing. Woohoo! Thank you so much. Yeah, so this one is from my mom. And then these two I got at it was a Vincent van Gogh art festival that was being held in the small town of Van, Texas. So, Van Gogh Festival in Van, Texas. And there was somebody there that made jewelry. They did like metalworking type stuff. And I'd been looking for tiny little rings. And so I bought these from that person whose name and business I don't remember, but I'm grateful. That's also, if you guys have been around for a while and have seen my coffee mug that looks like a face with the tongue sticking out, I got it at that festival also. I got them from God. Subs for the reptiles. Yes. Subs for the Hannahs and subs for the reptiles. If you are named Hannah and or are a reptile, chances are somebody will gift you a sub on this channel. Congratulations. God sold it to me. I know, right? Have I read Frankenstein? Yes. I love Frankenstein. One of my favorite books, honestly. I have a copy of it. I don't know where it went. My dream is to get like a really old looking, like super fancy version of the book Frankenstein. I feel like it's been around long enough that I should be able to find something like that reasonably priced. But that's a goal of mine. Yeah, I read that book about a year ago, like reread it, and it was super inspirational to me because I could like finally grasp it. Like the first time I read it was in the beginning of high school, and it was too much, like a little too far above my academic understanding. But reading it again last year inspired a lot of writing and stuff that you will be able to see very soon. I thought it was interesting how in the book all of the problems could have been solved if Victor Frankenstein had chosen to love or have compassion or simply take responsibility for his actions. But instead he tried to bury everything that he did, and it turned around and bit him in the backside. And if anyone else along the line that had met the monster decided to show compassion or try to understand or anything, that also would have solved all the problems that were created in the book. So to me, it was a reminder of how important it is to show empathy and compassion and try to understand others. And even the reverse side of, like, to try to understand those that you disagree with and those that you think are very wrong, to try to, you know, stand up for what's right and all that good stuff. So, highly recommend. I know, right? Yeah. I was excited to read it in high school because I was like, ooh, I'll finally get the backstory of this, like, monster that I see as a cartoon form every single Halloween. But it was actually, like, it's been around so long and is so highly regarded because it's fantastic. Quite deep. Nice. Right on? Congrats. I think. Is it a nice place? Do you like being from there? Yeah, so with all of that, it's a fancy framed photo that I have of Frankenstein that sat on my desk when I worked in an office. The hype train is still going? You guys are wild. TV Raid Riley, thank you for following. Look, we got a new little emote. Thank you, guys. Choo-choo. The author was indeed a very interesting person. Mary Shelley, what a life she lived. Isaac, thank you for the bits. Incredible. You just made yourself a pizza omelet with a side salad for lunch. A mushroom omelet with mozzarella and tomato sauce on top. Buddy B, you're killing it. Good job. You're winning at life. That sounds delectable. Aw, besties. Hype train besties. We're out here eating frozen pizzas, and you're making them. Inventing new ways to consume pizza. You're winning. How does it feel? There is? Is it good? The Frankenstein Chronicles? Isaac, thank you for gifting a sub. Incredible. You guys are so kind and generous, and I can't comprehend it. So thank you. I'm honored to be able to host so many people that are doing the good people things, you know? I think you'd know what I mean. Maybe. Let's hope so. JT 20,008. Thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. My name's Isabel. I usually play music. Other times I give commentary on ancient sci-fi literature. Thank you for asking, Cross BJ. I am drinking a home-brewed regular cup of coffee. I don't know where the beans came from. Probably Aldi. With some Coffee Mate peppermint mocha creamer poured into it. I missed the follow. Mimicry Yerky. Thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, all mixed together in my Switchfoot memorabilia mug. It's a wonderful time. Yeah, I got it at the Bandito tour. Atticus, I was able to hang up the poster. Looks good. Thank you, Cross BJ. Let's see. I want to ask you guys a question. I like the conversation. It's not all about me, you know? Thank you, Blockbuster. I'm, just sitting here. Hershey chocolate creamers. Oh, that sounds lovely. I think we have one right now that's Snickers flavored. It's good stuff. I'm so glad you like those, Isaac. I plan on doing a lot more of those. I'm trying to figure out what video I'm going to do next week. I probably need to record it, like, tomorrow. It's my friend Maddie is helping me with editing, and it looks really good, and I'm really happy about it. So, yeah, if you guys ever have suggestions of non-music related YouTube videos to make, let me know. I have some fun ideas, but I love the input. Favorite graphic shirt? Oh, did I not change the the update or the notification from last round? That's okay. That sounds incredible though. A dead bird with Atticus written on it. What a wild time for you. Ah yes, our Hannah exclusive coupon. If your name is Hannah, you get 15% off my store. Congrats. Videos with animals? Yeah, I do have some pretty darn cute animals. A tattooer? I was planning on doing that, yeah. I'll do that. I've been getting lots of ideas for tattoos lately. I just need more money. They're expensive. For a good reason, but yeah. Oh yeah, the Hannah coupon's only good till the end of the month. ZachCoVT, thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. My name's Isabel. I play music and also talk about tattoos sometimes. So, glad you're here. Also, Legend Bean 22, thanks for following. Thank you, Isaac, for donating to my tattoo fund. Much appreciated. Howdy. A GoPro helmet and pick a fight with someone. I've got some peppermint mocha and a mug from my favorite band. It's good stuff. Was that right? Yes. I'm glad. I try. Peppermint mocha. But yeah, tattoos. I want to get... I had this idea the other day of adding onto my party leg. I'm starting sort of a sleeve on my leg. It wasn't intentional. I just kept getting tattoos and they're stacking up. So now I put just like any random thing that I want on my leg. But like thinking of getting a tattoo of Kermit the Frog playing banjo. Can you think of anything happier? I can't as of yet. But yeah. Legend Bean, thank you. I'm glad you're having a good time. My favorite video game would have to be Little Big Planet 3. Lots of good memories with that one. But my favorite game right now to play, I think, is Stardew Valley, which I've been streaming a lot of that. I was going to stream that, but then decided to just hang out and chat with you guys instead. Ugh. Thank you, Hannah. We love the secondhand excitement. When your friend is a big old fan of something and you're not really, but you still get happy when you see things related to that thing. It's true friendship right there, I think. One of the quintessential sleepover games? Yes. It's fantastic. It's okay, Andero. Like the games that you like. Don't worry about it. My favorite Pixar movie? I mean, obviously Finding Nemo, I guess, because of the ocean aesthetic. You guys can't see my ocean wall right now, but you will tonight for the music stream. But along with that... Oh, just kidding. Monsters, Inc. is my favorite. But then Toy Story also exists. It's a tough call. Actually, yeah, I think it's Monsters, Inc. Speaking of which, so I live in Florida. It just happened that way. I don't know. And realized that if I had like a little bit more income, then I could probably afford an apartment on my own. So long story short, yesterday I got accepted for a job at Disney World. So don't worry, I made sure to ask off for Tuesdays and Thursdays, so I'm marked as unavailable for that, so it won't affect stream schedules at all. But I think that certifies me as a Disney adult, because technically I'm an adult that is part of Disney. I don't know how I feel about that. But it happened. So thank you all for being so excited. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just doing custodial work. I'm just gonna be cleaning up trash and vomit. But it'll be for Disney. So, magical vomit? Question mark? Whoa, animation contracts? That sounds wild. Thank you, Hannah. Yo, Disney vomit. No way. How many pieces of beef jerky can I fit in my mouth? Probably depends on the size of the beef jerky. But I've done zero research in that department. I cannot give you a definitive answer. Aw, Hannah, we're twins. That's so cute. When you both clean up Disney vomit for a living? I'm pretty sure I'd get fired if I streamed from work. Disney is notorious for, like, just straight up pulling the plug on people if they talk too much about their job. Because they're, for good reason. They want to, like, well, maybe not good reason, but they want to uphold the allure, the illusion of it being the perfect place. It's when you, like, show pictures of Mickey Mouse without his head. That's not exactly magic. So. I'm working part-time, Marvin, so I'm only supposed to be scheduled 3 days a week, so we should be good. But thank you for your concern. The king of all simps, thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. We love you for who you are. Hey, I don't know if you're trying to be anti-Semitic. Sid the lot this cool. We're not going to tolerate it, so please don't ask things like that. Ton of your friends did the Disney College program? That's pretty sweet. Atticus, yeah, pretty much. Since I work there part-time in the lowest position that they offer, that means that everyone I know gets in for free. So. I get to go to Disney World every week. I was thinking about how really weird it would be if somebody recognized me while I was working. Like I'm just sweeping up trash. I don't know how the company would react to that. But it's a high probability that it's going to happen at some point. So, we'll see. You watched Jojo Rabbit twice last week? I love that movie. It's so good. Yeah, King of all simps, I got accepted for the job yesterday, so. Commander Cuban? Who's your favorite Disney character and why is it Donald Duck? Ugh. Imagine playing guitar at Disney World. It sounds great. Meet up at Disney. Watch me clean up Disney vomit. Did they require me to whistle while I work? God, I hope so. Sounds great. Aw, only an hour away from Disney? You once marched through Disneyland in your high school band? I almost did that when I was in 9th grade, but I decided to not pay for the trip. I just stayed home. Oh, I wish I could say hi in Polish, but I cannot. I'm so sorry. Green Lizard, Taika Waititi's humor is impeccable. Impeccable. I love that movie. You now need to watch Hunt for the Wilder People. It's on Netflix. That's directed by him. It's just like if you think of Korg from Thor Ragnarok, it's like if that character was every single character in the movie. So good. Also, yeah, Jojo Rabbit makes me sob every time I watch it. The first time I saw it, I was on a plane, sitting in the middle seat, like by myself. Like there were strangers on either side. And the end of that movie came up, and I was like, like that kind of sobbing where you have to catch your breath. And it was so much. It was so good. And I was really embarrassed, but also could not do anything about it. So, it's a good movie. He has another movie called Boy. I'll watch it. Psh, that's all I need to know. Marching bands are so good. I was in marching band for a year. And I didn't love it because I didn't have any friends in it, but I liked the rest of it. No, I had friends in it, they just didn't sit close to me, so I didn't get to talk to them. But the rest of it was a good time. I played alto saxophone. You made all your friends through band camp? Incredible. I have listened to Welcome to the Internet. I've watched the comedy special twice now. It's insane. I think Welcome to the Internet is definitely one of my favorites from that. Makes you think a lot. Thanks, Bo. I do not know, Rick. Haven't heard anything about that. Guess we'll find out. Disney is pretty culty, so... The hype that a marching band creates at football games is unparalleled. Ooh, that's cool, Green Lizard. Isn't Florida pretty culty in general? I mean, yeah. I've only been here for a year, so who's to say? Are you guys part of the Florida cult? Breathe if yes. Hannah. Depends on the part of Florida? That's fair. I must live in the culty part of Florida. There's some weird stuff around here. What would the criteria be for a sick apartment of my own? I would like to not be afraid of being robbed. I would prefer one bedroom. Studio is open. I'm open to a studio apartment, but I'd like a bedroom. That's pretty much it. And like a kitchen of some sort. But other than that, I don't really care. And I'd like to be able to afford it. So... The Hannah cult. I don't know if it fits the definition cult though, because a cult has to have one central leader. And there is no one central leader, it's many Hannahs. So. Max, thank you for subbing. 16-month streak. Thank you so much. Man. It's a solid chunk of time. I appreciate it very much. I'm the leader? But I'm not even a Hannah. Yeah, that would be my main concern for having an apartment is how close you are to other people. But I don't know. A literal studio apartment would be sick. Playing a coffee drinking simulator, yes. I'm an honorary Hannah? Shoot. Thanks. It's a collective of Hannahs. Hannah Collective? Sounds good. You're Hannah in our hearts. Almost out of coffee. We'll need to get more. What an intense, like, totalitarian regime that would be. To only allow people in the country named Hannah. Typewriter look cute? Yes, she does. Look at her go. Just being a typewriter. Hannah Hive Mind. Someone just rung the doorbell. Hannah Island in Minecraft? That sounds great. Yes, that is the typewriter used in the last EP that I released. It's famous, I guess. We accept all Hannahs in the Hannah Collective. Apparently honorary Hannahs too, because I'm a part of it and not named Hannah, so. Anyone can come, but you will be renamed Hannah for the duration of your stay. New project does not have a set release date, but I would guess in the next month and a half-ish. I just have some marketing things to figure out. Because I want people to hear it, you know? I don't want to just, like, drop it. And then, like, the only people whose algorithm I'm a part of on Instagram know that it exists. So, I gotta do some planning with that. And finish up album art. But, other than that, it's ready, I think. So. You guys have to bring a sub as a gift for the Hannahs if you're not named Hannah. The best way to send me fan art is to my P.O. box. Do we have a P.O. box command on here? I don't think we do. Whoa, we do! There it is. P.O. box. If you're not Hannah, you will have to pay. Yeah, so as it stands right now, the EP will be 4 songs plus an acoustic version of one of those songs. I've heard it. I think it's pretty good, in my opinion. Hope you guys will like it. If you like any of the bands that I listen to, then you'll definitely like it. Yeah. Eyes emoji. So I'm thinking of, for whenever the first single comes out, and probably when the whole EP comes out, of doing like a listening party on Twitch. If you guys would be down for that. And then we can all hear it and you can react to it and I can see how you're feeling about it, and then you can ask questions about like lyrics or recording process or whatever. Yeah. So, hi Sadie Jean. Welcome. Yeah, so if that sounds like a good idea for you guys, then I'll keep you updated on the schedule for that. 12-hour release party? Get a copyright strike from Isabel. This would be a exact moment of release. So like midnight my time of whenever the song should drop. Or maybe like 5 minutes earlier. I don't know. Something like that. Ooh, physical copies? Yeah. Yeah, I need to put that together. Another graphic design thing I need to figure out. Because we could actually have the track titles on the back for this one. That would be pretty cool. We are, I think, less than 200 followers away from the next 12-hour stream. For those that don't know, at every increment of 500 followers, we do a 12-hour stream to celebrate. And we're almost to 2,000. So, I don't know. We'll see when that falls in accordance with the EP release. Expand the CD collection. Nice. I also want to do like limited edition shirts and posters and stuff. I have my other friends that are in bands giving me advice on how to run all of that, but I think that'd be pretty fun. I usually do 2 or 3 hours of music on the 12-hour streams. Usually split up, you know, not all at once, but file a complaint about the EP. It's a little late to change it now, but I mean, why not? Go ahead. COR 13. That's annoying. I'm sorry. Easy 12-hour Stardew stream. Easy. Yeah, for the next 12-hour stream, I want to like mix it up a little bit, you know? Do something fun. We'd probably do 21 Pilots hour, a Switchfoot hour, a random request hour, a couple hours of Stardew, so that'd be 5 hours, and then past that, I don't know, we could do a craft time. I'll make friendship bracelets or something. I haven't done one of those yet. A Bee Gees hour? Learn an hour's worth of the Bee Gees. Oh yeah, some Minecraft. And then, I don't know, 5 more hours of doing something else. Cooking breakfast hour. The only thing is that with that, I can't use the PC. Because the HDMI cable isn't long enough to reach the kitchen. Oh yeah, I would be eating at some point. It's probably an hour total for eating. Yeah, I could do more of the building. I haven't finished either. I think I have 2 of them. 2 of these. That I still have to finish. Just chatting hour by a really long HDMI cable. Yeah. I hear people talking. Out of coffee. Feed the Wonk hour. Feed the Bearded Dragon hour. Buying a super long HDMI cable hour. 12 hours of Stardew Valley. Showing illegal footage of behind the scenes at my new job hour. I don't know if it's illegal. I don't think I signed anything yet. I don't know. Face reveal stream? Overthrowing the government hour? If I could completely learn an instrument instantly, that would be cello. I want to play cello so bad. But I do not want to invest the time or money to learning cello. So, Disney Vomit Hour? When Disney makes you sign an NDA. Just kidding, Disney. I'm so happy to be working there. I don't know how good their like investigative team is. They're gonna be like, you made a snarky comment about Disney World. Blocked. Fired. You know? I don't know. Aaron Paul? Who is Aaron Paul? Are you talking about that bald guy? Or like that bald guy? Let's find out who Aaron Paul is. Oh, I've seen his face. Oh yeah, Tyler kind of looks like him in that picture. That's funny. No, that's Tyler Joseph. Yeah, that's Tyler and Josh in Trench. Who's Tyler? Rick, you've been around. You've been here for a minute. You know Tyler. Aaron Paul, Tyler Joseph. Same thing. Ah, Rick, you little jokester. Sheesh. It is 89 degrees Fahrenheit outside, and it's been raining all day. So that's relatively cool. I just got a job where I'm going to be standing outside all day long picking up trash. In Florida. So I think that means I need to keep a detailed journal and just have a billion story times whenever I'm done working there. I don't believe in Tyler Joseph. Fictional. Not real. Who is Tyler? I don't read creepypasta, and I don't know that I want to. If there's one related to It's a Small World. Aaron, Paul, Tyler, Joseph. The gang's all here. Trash journal. Vom journal time. From bed to work in 7 minutes biking in the sun. Isaac is a superhero, not clickbait. Yeah, I do remember those, and I really wanted one. I think I got one at some point. Do I still have it? I did own one. What happened to that? I kept it as a sleep shirt. Tell you something about me that you don't know yet? I think this is something I learned about myself yesterday. I think physicality-wise, Conan Gray is one of the most attractive people on the planet. That's my personal opinion. But there is no flaw, no physical flaw with that person. Aw, sharing your old cringy 21 Pilots merch with each other? Bestie Hannah. Yeah, so that's... does that count as something you didn't know about me? Isabel and Conan collab when? Right now. Please. I just want him to know that he is worthy of love. And that is all. I'll be on my merry way. Yeah, Conan Gray. Isabel and Conan. Conan O'Brien and Isabel collab when? You saw Conan Gray live? What a gift. You have old Paramore merch? Yes. Conan the Barbarian? That's who he said he's named after. I watched a video of him from Vogue or something yesterday. And he was in a bookstore and he's like, I was named after Conan the Barbarian. What an odd little fact. Dragon Force? That's the name of a band? That's wild. Good for them. They sound like the kind of band that does like the Renaissance rock. You ever heard that? It's just like metal music, but it sounds like it's from the Renaissance period. British power metal. So, more or less the same thing, I'm assuming. Please send pictures of your old Paramore merch, Commander Cuban, in Discord, and I might buy it from you. So I don't have any Paramore merch. Not your type, Atticus? Really? I withhold from, like, looking at Conan Gray too much, because he's just the epitome of beauty in my eyes. An indie clothing store? I don't really know what that means. Oh, a clothing line? I do not know enough about graphic design to feel confident in that. But thank you for asking. I think that's an honor. You're trying to tell us that you're Conan Gray, be honest. Maybe a little bit? Can you be a little bit Conan Gray? Conan Gray Pog. Ooh! Hydrate time. Drink your water, folks. I think I need to go get more coffee. It's the coffee stream and I'm all out. Can we add more products to ship from the EU warehouse support? Yes, of course. I think. Man, if anyone on the stream right now has contact with Conan Gray, don't tell him that I want to collab or anything. Like, I don't. Just tell him that he's lovely. From me. And then leave it at that. You used to like your tweets a lot? Hannah, the wonderful bridge between me and Conan Gray. Oh, yeah. I've seen a few of his old vlogs. They're really sweet. He's viewed your Instagram stories? Incredible. Hannah, what does it feel like to be an icon? Okay, here's a list of YouTubers that are incredible singers that are from Texas that I think need to be best friends with me. Not need to, but like I feel like we'd be really good friends if we knew each other. First on the list, Brittany Broski. I think she grew up in Dallas. I more or less grew up in Dallas. She's wonderful and an incredible vocalist, and I want to be in her band. I will play guitar for Brittany Broski any day of the week. And I feel like we'd be good friends if we were able to meet. Also, Sarah Shower? Maybe. I don't feel as much of the, like, kindred spirit connection with Sarah, but I do feel like we'd get along, you know? Like, I feel like me and Brittany would be besties, and me and Sarah would be, like, good friends, you know? I don't know. Maybe 3 to 20 business days. Okay, number 2 on that list is obviously Conan Gray. He's also a YouTuber and singer from Dallas. That is, I mean, I don't know him at all. Never met the guy. I don't actually know who he is. Same with Brittany. But from what I've seen, I get the vibe that we would be pretty tight. And growing up in Texas is just such an odd phenomenon that I feel like if you grow up in Texas together, you already have a lot of understanding about each other, you know? I don't know. I don't think there's anybody else on that list. I don't know of any other YouTubers turned vocalists, but yeah, Brittany, she doesn't like sing full time. Sometimes she just posts little videos on her private TikTok. She's really good. She could have a music career if she wanted to. And I love her. And I want every good thing for her. Texas is a small town and everyone knows everyone except it's actually a huge state. Very true. It's how it feels. Texas is so weird. It's another tattoo I want to get. I want to get a Texas-related tattoo at some point. I don't know what I want, but something. Do you know that you can fit all of North America inside of Texas? Tex-ass. Is that the tattoo I get? 2 words? Anyways, I think it's time for a little ad break so I can go get more coffee. And then I will be back. But before then, it's time to see what Mr. Rogers has to say.
Doesn't it feel good when you're just about to do something that you know is wrong and you decide to do something else? Something that won't hurt you or anybody else? Doesn't that feel great?
Thank you, sir, for that wisdom. You're about to do something wrong. Okay, I'm gonna run an ad break for a couple minutes, and then I will be back. Unless you're a sub, and then you'll just see me walk away and then awkwardly come back. Ha ha ha. Okay, see ya. Oh, I need the coffee mug. I'm gonna go get coffee. I'm back. Hey. How y'all doing? Are you guys singing Bohemian Rhapsody together? Y'all crack me up. You're analyzing the room. Silver case. That's the pedal board case. There's nothing in it right now. Nuclear codes. Did I bring you any coffee? No. Oh. Hey, bestie. Bestie camera. Okay, we're back. Cool. And the streamer doesn't even bring you coffee. Oh no! I'm on Marvin's list! For the newest project, I did direct in. That's not released yet. That's what Avi, the producer, used. And then we just used plugins and like amp sims and stuff. On the last EP that I released, The World Is on Fire, I used a microphone. It was all acoustic stuff. So just I just mic'd up the acoustic guitar because it doesn't sound very good when you use a direct in for acoustic things. For Silence the Wolf stuff that I was a part of, the first couple EPs, we used, we mic'd up an amp. But I have no idea what it was. I didn't know anything about guitar gear back then, and so I just let the producer, like, pick everything and was like, that sounds great. So, so that stuff is all real amps. But, my new stuff is not. Glad to be expunged from Marvin's list. Who is Silent the Whale? Eddie, thanks. I would be very confused, but at the same time, laugh a lot, I think. One time I got mailed a potato that just had, like, something in Sharpie written on it. I think it was from a company that, like, you can pay them to mail people potatoes. So I think it was a promotional thing, but they didn't explain that. They were just like, love the covers, here's a website, and that was it. Yeah, I think the weirdest thing that I've ever been mailed was somebody once sent me a Ancestry DNA kit with a postcard in it. The postcard had, like, woodland creatures in the snow on one side, and then the back said, voice of an angel, love some first name. And there is no context as to, like, who this person was, why they sent an Ancestry DNA kit. I did so much, like, digging online to try to find out who this person was, and I couldn't. So I took the DNA test, and found out I'm a third German, a third English, and a third Irish, I think. Something like that. It was Frankenstein. Posture check. Sending you caffeine vibes. Did they want to check if you're related to an angel? Maybe. Human EU gig. That's incredible. You watch the commercials for Ancestry, and they're like, I had no idea I was part, you know, Pacific Islander, or just, like, very, like, you know, they're like, my ancestors are so diverse and from all over the world. And I was like, ooh, I wonder if I'll find out I'm connected to some, like, entire people group that I didn't know existed or something like that. And then you look at the map, and it was like 99% this circle of Northern Europe. So, we basically learned nothing. But, that's okay. I did find out that I had ancestors living in North America, in, like, Ohio and Delaware regions in, like, the 1600s. So, We've been here a bit for a little while. Nice. It's quite the collection. Johnny Appleseed. What's a musician's favorite coffee? Decaf. Oh, because letters. Took me a second. If you like beer and potatoes, you are German. Guess I'm pretty German then. I don't love beer, but I do really like Guinness. So I guess that's the Irish in me. I don't know. I don't think it works like that, but it's funny. Ooh. Oh, you're definitely Irish. What was it? My sister asked. She asked something like, "Would you rather not have any of this anymore, or no more potatoes?" I'm trying to remember what the first one was, but I was like, I don't want to lose potatoes. I gotta keep those in my life. I love potatoes so much. I don't remember what it was. But, whoa, hey! Commander Cuban! Nice. I look forward to learning that. Hydrate time. Drink water. Yeah, I need to ask her what the alternative was. What I agreed to do without. Potatoes are incredible. For me personally, this is an individualistic thing, so I'm only speaking for myself, but my ancestry doesn't matter that much because I was not raised with customs from any particular culture. So my ancestry is really just like trivia. I don't really feel a personal connection to any of the places that my ancestors are from. Yeah. I have some family members that really like going on Ancestry.com and stuff like that and finding out like who we were related to and what they did and where they're from and stuff like that. But like that really does not matter to me at all. So. But I do really look forward to visiting Germany and places of the like. I guess I care more about those things not for personal reasons, but just because it tells more about how other people live. And that's pretty cool, I think. That we all have our own lives and communities and cultures and customs, and I don't know what any of them are for a lot of places. and it would be cool to learn. It's a pretty wild guess, Commander Cuban. That's funny. %99.7% human, give or take. I feel like they're one and the same, a little bit, huh? Like the culture affects the architecture, and the architecture is evidence of the culture. It's kind of how I feel. I think I'm intrigued by architecture purely because it is a reflection of the people and culture. So I don't know. 3% cucumber. Ah, deductive reasoning, Commander Cuban. Good stuff. Would I consider learning German one day? I would love to. I'm not real fast at learning languages, but I'd love to speak any language. I think it's really, really cool when people know more than one language, because I don't. So, 1/3 tired. Yes, I'm with you on that. I do know music and a little bit of algebra. Can teach me German? That'd be pretty sweet. Yeah, I can speak music, the universal language of music, and dance, and kindness. Fortunately, those are not verbal languages and don't help me at all when I need to know where a bathroom is in another country. So, can't win them all, I guess. Kindness helps you always. You're right. Yeah, I think Hyde is like, I have ancestors that were nobles, so not quite like king and queen level, but pretty high up there, which could be assumed by Hyde Park and stuff like that. Dance with me. Survive every German conversation? Sound like super sentences. Got special powers. Do you guys remember that skit that Jennifer Lawrence did on Jimmy Fallon called Come Dance With Us? I feel like that should be a piece of history. Very impactful. Very bizarre. Also, what is Jennifer Lawrence doing these days? I hope she's okay. I love Jennifer Lawrence. Kyle Hyde? Yikes. That's funny. Go away. You just say, hello, go away. Not now. feel like this is a German cultural lesson, along with a German language lesson. Yeah. Me and my family members have gotten many Jekyll and Hyde joke through the years. Just say it in a kind way. Go away. Not now. 12-hour German lesson stream. I just sit and try to learn German desperately for 12 hours straight. Krakenwagen. It sounds like the United States. In the South, you have to say it in a kind way, but in the North, you can do whatever you want. Just say what you mean. I love that. Maybe it's because I grew up in the South, and so, like, a change is refreshing, but, like, up north, you know exactly what people are thinking. You know exactly what they want from you. And I love that so much better than someone looking at you and going, bless your heart. And you're like, oh God, they probably hate me, because that's what that means most of the time. So exhausting. Right in the middle and things are confusing. Yeah, the Midwest sounds like a place of its own. Hello, Lisa. Welcome to the stream. We're talking about cultural norms. Lisa, thanks for following. I appreciate it. My name's Isabel. I usually play music, but right now I'm drinking coffee. Yeah, the South is very polite. Which then, like, you know the difference between being nice and being kind? It is that's very evident in the South. That everyone's nice to you, but not everyone is kind. And I would rather, if somebody's gonna be mean to me, just be mean, rather than act like they care about me and actually not. Yeah. I play, well, right now, Lisa, I have some acoustic type really relaxed stuff that's released, but I'm about to, in the next month or two, gonna release a pop punk EP. Yeah, there's a Spotify link. I also have tons of covers on YouTube of like 21 Pilots and Paramore and Switchfoot and what other covers? I have a Wonderwall, but I played it on banjo. I have a cover of Carry On My Wayward Son, just on an acoustic guitar. A little something for everyone. Coldplay, I play Coldplay. So yeah. You're mean in a polite way. I Miss You by Blink, but on banjo. I don't know that song. And some covers of Isabel Hyde. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it, Commander Cuban. People, it's nice because you'll like go to the grocery store and people smile at you. And you're like, aw. Unless you don't look like Christian Girl Autumn type dress, you know? Then they stare at you. I get stared at so much whenever I go back and visit my small town in Texas. Thanks for checking me out, Lisa. I'm glad you're here. Yeah. I've had, like, grown adults, like shield their children from me in the grocery store because I have a facial piercing. It's very odd. Yeah. It's not as bad in Florida, but it does still happen sometimes. Just because I don't fit the classic way that a girl should look, I guess. I don't know. I get dirty looks a lot. It's funny. But nobody ever says anything. So I don't get called slurs, but like, they kind of want to. Commander Cuban, cultural historian extraordinaire. Not clickbait. You have a facial piercing? Bye. Yeah. And then I visit New Jersey, and they just go 80 miles an hour in a 45, and they have a great day. That's about the end of it. It's incredible. They're saying slurs with their eyes. I assume Florida doesn't seem as southern because of the amount of immigration from the Caribbean, and also because it's very much a retirement state. So lots of people move into Florida from other areas. That's what I would guess. Night Zones, thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. My name's Isabel. I usually play music and stuff, but right now we're just chatting about cultural norms. Yeah. Yeah. Most of my family is cool with my tattoos, but some of them are not. It's a little funny. Thank you, Singing Lizard. That's... I kind of, in growing up, becoming an adult, that's what I've learned, that getting dirty looks from people doesn't necessarily mean that I'm doing something wrong. It means that I'm doing something that they disagree with. But at the same time, a lot of the people that give me dirty looks are the ones that look exactly like all of their friends, and do that because they are afraid. And so they're afraid of not fitting in. So me not fitting in and them judging me for it just proves that I am doing a good job of being myself. I saw this post on Tumblr the other day that said, "I am cringe, but I am free." That's been my life motto as of late. That, you know what? Not everything that I do is considered trendy or cool or socially acceptable. But I'm free, doing what I want. And that's far more valuable than just avoiding being judged as much. I visited Austin once, and I really liked it, but I haven't been in a while, so I don't really know what the vibe is there. Ah, interesting. The Union Navy. Coming in off from the south. Fascinating. I'm living, laughing, and loving. To sum it up. I feel like if you're doing something... Never mind. I don't know how I'm going to finish that statement. Thank you, Marvin, for gifting 3 subs. I got distracted and totally lost my train of thought. Wow. Look at you go. total of 49 gifted subs in this channel. Keyboard smash in the chat for Marvin. God bless. Christmas time. Do I have school nowadays? I do not. I'm 22 and I dropped out of college to pursue my dream of being a rock star. So no more school for me. You're a part of that. The streams is one of my greatest means of financial support. So thank you for watching. It means a lot. Also Marvin for gifting 49 subs to this channel. Thank you, Marvin. For you, Marvin. Sing for you? I will sing tonight at the stream at 9 p.m. It's a music stream where people request songs and I play them. So you're welcome to join that and hear me sing a lot. Marvin, thank you for gifting another sub. Math Geek, thank you for the bits. Y'all are the real ones. Thank you. Also, if you want to hear me sing right now, you can find me on Spotify and YouTube. I sing a lot on both of those places. Well, thank you for following, Blueberryan. Welcome to our club. Caitlin, hello. Doing good. You're a rock star to us. Thank you, Commander Cuban. I try. Oh yeah, also Apple Music. I forget about that one. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Rick rolled. Rockstar by Nickelback? I've never heard that song. I feel like I have to now. The Midwest is a mishmash of the South and the North, and both parts hate each other. How long are we continuing the Funky Hangout session? Till my coffee is gone. We're pretty close. So. Never gonna cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Thanks for the bits. Appreciate it, man. Just living my life, you know? Kim Lisley, I would love to say something in Spanish for you, but I unfortunately do not speak Spanish. But thank you for asking. I appreciate you tuning in from Ecuador. That's awesome. I don't have to listen to Rockstar by Nickelback. Incredible. Wow. You were playing Living on a Prayer and then switched to Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley to rickroll the entire crowd. That's pretty legendary. Honestly. The old switcheroo. I'm from Texas, currently living in Florida. Nickelback is from Canada? I did not know. Yee. Whoa. You got to play guitar and accompany a ton of trombones? That's pretty sweet. I almost went to a Nickelback concert because Switchfoot was gonna tour with them. What an odd point in history. I remember they made a post of like, we love playing live shows, any opportunity we get. We just love to see you guys and play music all the time. So with that, we want to let you know that we're opening for Nickelback. Yeah. They were going to play in Dallas, and I almost got tickets for it. But then COVID hit, and I think I never ended up getting tickets for it, actually. I don't know what happened. I think the show just didn't happen. But, yeah. My music guilty pleasures. Top of the list, Call Me Maybe by Carly Rae Jepsen. Guilty pleasures? I don't know if it's like a guilty pleasure or just songs that you wouldn't anticipate me enjoying. So on that list would be, I think it's called Don't Start Now by Dua Lipa. That song gets me going. It's so good. Call Me Baby is so good. Also, what's that one? If you gave me a chance, I would take it. That one? So good. Rather Be, that's what it's called. By some artists that I've never heard of before. Hey! Duda Tavares, thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. I don't like Post Malone. I think that's a big unpopular opinion that I have. I do not enjoy anything that he puts out. At least anything that I hear. There was that one, like, slower acoustic song that was pretty nice. But I don't get it. Like, I can appreciate the artistry of it, but I don't enjoy it. You know? Does that make sense? He's doing his thing, living his life. Good for him. I just don't really care to take part. I know. I think that's like the biggest differential thing, biggest difference between me and her. Is I don't understand Post Malone. Sunflower is pretty cool until you read the lyrics. And then it starts to sound like a really unhealthy relationship that is being glorified. I'm not here for that. Yeah. Yeah, very catchy. Very fun to listen to. But not it in terms of lyrics. Lyrics matter a lot to me. As you could tell if you've listened to anything that I've written. It's all very intentional. I remember being like a child and listening to songs and being like, I don't know that this is the most beneficial content for me to be consuming. So, I don't think that's how everybody should listen to music, but that's how I do. And so, yeah, a lot of his lyrics are very questionable. Am I able to share today's playlist? What does that mean? Like the background music? I have not been able to check out Bad Flower yet. A favorite song at the moment? Favorite song at the moment? I don't think I have one at the moment. I can't think of one that I like go back to. The background music is actually just a playlist on the Twitch soundtrack plugin or software. I don't know what the correct term is. It's Twitch has created like a version of Spotify sort of that's all royalty-free music. And so you just click on a playlist and it has stuff. So I don't really know what we've been listening to. Just random stuff on the lo-fi thing. Yeah. Let's see. Songs that I'm enjoying. One that I remembered yesterday that I'd forgotten about was What We Could Have Been by Vespertine. It's a fun one. A good party song. Been listening to a lot of Microwave, per usual. Oh, I've been listening to a ton of King's Kaleidoscope. Incredible band. Listening, like, their album Continuity is so fantastic to listen to. So, some favorites from them are, I mean, really all of the Beauty Between album and Zeal, the album. Pretty much any song from either one of those are my favorite songs right now. Alright, have fun folding your laundry, Speedy Creeper. Yeah, I don't listen to any of Vespertine's new stuff, but wonderful person. He's great. I got a tattoo from him. I don't know if you saw. It's probably my favorite tattoo, so he did a good job. Shatter in the Night is so good. Ugh. So good. I think I really, like, mainly enjoy the Vespertine songs that Jesse Cale produced. I just don't like his new stuff as much. Jesse put a cool stamp on those songs. Yeah. There's a lot of new stuff from Vespertine. There's a whole other project that I, like, don't listen to. The songs are fun live, but I just don't really listen to. Aurora has an incredible voice. Good stuff. Yeah, he did the skeleton one. It's nice. I've never heard of Dream Theater. It's getting dark out from... It's about to rain. Sweet. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of that song. Not super enjoyable for me. Favorite singer? It's a good question. Vocal talent-wise. Honestly, one of my favorites is the lead singer from Microwave. I don't know his name. His range is incredible, though. He hits those, like, soft, intimate tones really well. Insanely great head voice, like falsetto, but also can scream. When I was listening to Stovall by them. That was the first song I ever heard by them. And it was the first time that I heard someone do a vocal fry scream, and I thought it sounded good. Up until that point, I was like, just not it for me. But in that song, it's like, so good. Who else? Hayley Williams, obviously. Incredible vocalist. Yeah. I don't know. Lots of good singers out there. Well, if we wanted to raid somebody, does anyone have any suggestions? Azan_OR. Thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. I'm about to wrap things up. But, I'll be streaming later today, if you would like to stop by. There's something about it. Do lyrics containing drug abuse bother me? Not on their own, but usually songs that mention that sort of thing are, I mean, pretty much always, they cover really heavy topics, which makes me sad, and I don't like to listen to music that makes me sad a lot of the time. But, it's not really like a moral obstinance against it, you know? Listen exclusively to sad music? Well, hey, more power to you. Yeah, I like to use music as a tool to learn things or grow or feel better or, you know. And there's definitely stuff to be learned from sad music. I just don't choose to put myself in that place if I don't have to most of the time. Taika Waititi should write music. That'd be pretty sick. Alright, I want to find a music streamer to raid. If anyone has recommendations, let me know. Yeah, the catharsis can help sometimes. I get that. I do that sometimes. Just not all the time. Welcome back, Hannah. Indie Brothers. Sounds good to me. Sometimes sad music helps me express what I'm trying to feel, and other times it affirms what I'm feeling in a not good direction. So, I'm feeling something, I listen to something that echoes that feeling, and then it perpetuates the feeling. By me being like, yeah, I do feel really sad, now I feel more sad. It amplifies it, yeah. And I guess that doesn't happen with everybody, but it does happen to me, that I will oftentimes mirror the emotion that is being felt in a song. So, it would make more sense for me to listen, it's about to rain. It makes more sense for me to listen to peaceful things or encouraging things than it does to listen to sad things when I'm feeling exceptionally sad. So, I don't know. Anyways, let's go raid this person's stream and make their day. Yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. This was a good time. Sorry it got so dark. I'll see you guys later tonight with the music stream. Mr. Blue Sky is such a good song. I love listening to that song any time of day. Yeah, thanks guys. I'll see you later.